Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Hera English School online teaching for standard 10th. Okay? Today inshallah in English subject we are going to see one of the writing skills. The name is regarding the story writing, that is narrating a story or narrating an experience. When the start or the end of the story is given. Sometime the start may be given, sometime the ending section may be given. You need to read it properly and let us see the points which we need to be careful about while writing a story. Okay? So, read the outline beginning of the story or the ending of the story provided to you very carefully. You need to read it 2 times, 3 times so that you understand the concept, how to begin or how to take a start of that story. Okay? Then get clear idea of the plot. You make a planning in your mind regarding whatever is going to take place in that story stepwise and in a chronological order which you have set in your mind. Now follow the outline strictly. Do not skip any point given in the question. Now when the question is there, the 2 lines or the single line which says that the story begins with this sentence or the story ends with that sentence, that thing or whatever the material or the things in that should not be skipped. Okay? Next. Now connect the points in a natural way so that the story appears very natural. It should be very natural. It should not look any fiction story. It should be connected with the human feelings, the ideas, the people normally think the things out, or your imagination, however you carry it, you can make the things as in your life. Many of the stories you must have heard. Since the junior KG or senior KG, you must have heard many of the stories. You can manipulate the stories. You can turn it into a different way. You can make it into a modern story as you like it, or you can make it a story of a very old age. According to the points given, you connect the things. Okay? Now, use your imagination in filling in the details it given in the natural way. When any conversation between characters are there in your story, just make sure that you are putting them into a direct speech so that it looks more natural, lively and more interesting to the listener or to the reader. Okay? Next. Now the concluding part. The conclusion of the story should be striking and surprising as far as it is possible. It should be very much surprising. It should make the people surprised. They should have a very surprising end. Otherwise, they will not be interested in reading that particular story. Okay? Then the story should be written in a simple language. Don't use more complicated words or sentences that will make you grammatically wrong. And the sentences should be short and it should be a simple language which should be used so that the spelling mistakes are not there. And in a correct form of English you have to write all these kind of things. Okay? Now let us see the planning how we do of it. Now when we do the planning, how it begins is now the stages in the story writing. make a beginning there. Okay. Example, a beautiful plot with lively characters should be there. Then describe the settings. Settings means the scene behind or the area or the place in which that kind of characters are having the story is taken place. That is the beautiful sight of the branches swaying, the birds chirping, the gurglings of the streets, as if the person who is listening to that story, the scene comes in his mind. So that should be more natural way. Okay. Now, when that story took place, when, talk about the time, when that event took place, when that event had took place, whether it was a morning time or whether it was the sun was taking a dip into the sea or whether it was a evening time or it was a dark night. Okay. Now the next point here is where, in which country it took place. In the countrywide where people lived happily. Okay. Or they were very sad, there was some kind of problem in that area, you can write this way. Okay. Then suddenly what happened, that is the plot, the conflict, the fight, the disturbance, the problem which has taken place. Because of this the story has taken place. Okay. The difference of opinion coming up between the people or fight between the people or they are fighting for their rights, some person is harassing them. This kind of situation has to be given in detail. Then what happened in the end? Obviously there is a happy ending, more or less. There is a settlement of the problem which had taken place. So how that hero or that main character fights out that thing, that we have to explain. Okay. Conflicts resolved and people lived happily ever after. Okay. This is what total creativity which you can take in and understand the things how to make it. Now narrate an experience. We are going to see one of the examples here. That is, narrate an experience in about 100 words, beginning with the following words. Now these are the following words with which the story has started. It was dark and stormy night. A man was riding a horse. Okay. Now see here how this example has been done. It was a dark and stormy night. A man was riding a horse in the forest. Strong wind and heavy rain lashed all around and wet all over. See, from the stormy and dark night, he could make out that it was a night in which the heavy raining was taking place. Now, he said, see there, this is a direct speech. If only I could find a place to rest and take warm, he kept saying to himself as he continued his journey. So he was on his journey, he was continuously moving and he was thinking in his mind. Suddenly, he stopped and spotted an inn. Inn means what? Inn means a kind of a hotel-like area in the olden times where people could eat the food and take some rest. Without wasting a moment, he turned his horse towards the inn. Okay, so he turned towards the direction of the inn. But as he entered, he realized that it was already very crowded. So a lot of crowd was there in that inn, in that hotel, and it was very disturbing. Now several people crouched near the fireplace where it was comfortably warm. Crouch means they had together gathered there, rushing and pushing each other. They had gathered near the fireplace. Why? Because there they felt the warmth. It looks like I have to spend the entire night shivering, thought the man. So that man thought that it looks as if I will have to spend the whole of the time shivering outside the inn. I cannot get the chance because lot many people are there who are crowding inside and who are near the fireplace to keep themselves warm. Okay? Now continuation. In the next paragraph, see there. Then he had an idea. He rose and went to the innkeeper, that means the manager or the person who was maintaining the order and all, the in charge person. Okay? Then he had an idea. He rose and went to the innkeeper. Can you do me a favor, please? He asked. See there, the direct speech is given with double apostrophe. That makes the story become like a real and lively and natural also. Can you take some fish to my horse outside? He said that you do me one favor, you take some fishes and give it to my horse who is standing outside the inn or the hotel. A fish for a horse? But a horse doesn't eat fish, said the innkeeper. That hotel manager, he said that the horse does not eat the fish. Incredulously, believe me, sir, do just as I tell you to do, replied the man. The man said to that hotel keeper that please do what I say. How strange, said the people at the inn. Now the people at the inn who listened to these dialogues, they said it's very strange that the horse is eating fish. As the innkeeper walked out carrying some fish, many others followed him. So as soon as the inn manager or the hotel manager was walking out with some fishes, many who were interested to see whether the fish is eaten by the horse or not, they just went outside. The room became empty in no time. So this was the idea of that horseman, that the people will follow that hotel manager to go out so that their room or the space will be empty there so that he can sit in peace inside. Triumphantly, the rider walked towards the empty fireplace. So that fireplace became empty because many of the people who were interested in seeing to it that the horse is eating the fish, they went outside to see the thing that the horse is actually eating the fish. So this person who was very clever, the rider of the horse, he went near the fireplace and sat down very close to the fire. Why? Because he was shivering. Okay? There he enjoyed warmth and sound sleep all through the night. Okay? The people who were interested in seeing to the horse eating the fish, they all went outside, and now this person who was peacefully sitting there and enjoying the warmth because he had traveled all the way long distance. Okay? See, this is an interesting story which make us understand how we need to twist and turn the things and make our imagination so that it becomes very interesting. So inshallah we'll continue next time. Jazakallah.